Yeah, they have a deli. We're slicing.
Yeah, so this is fresh.
You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime.
Hey, good morning, everyone. We're here in Hannibal, Missouri. Kind of gave you a little bit of video of the drive from the campground here into downtown Hannibal, Missouri, here right on the river. We stopped at Java Jive here, and on the footage coming in to the campground, you'll see a little bit of that, but unfortunately right when we got to the best scenic part, the battery died, so we're still learning the limitations, and we haven't ordered, I haven't got our extra batteries yet. They're in the Amazon cart, just haven't pulled the trigger and ordered them. So, you know, kind of newbie mistakes there, but we're learning as we go, and it's a beautiful campground, as you saw as we were leaving, and we'll get some footage driving back up so you can see the camper set up and where we're at. But first stop this morning here in Hannibal, Missouri was downtown, was Java Jive, and Michelle went in and got us some coffee and some treats, and I'll let her talk about that, then we'll try them here real quick.
They had treats for everybody, so that was pretty exciting, because usually we go and the puppy doesn't get a treat, so and he got treats that he likes, and he's pretty meticulous. We have a store at home that makes special treats for puppies, and that's usually, it's his Million Bows, and he loves Million Bows. So the first thing that we got was a cannoli, which we both have tried already, and super yummy.
I'll take another bite though. I just took a little bite because it wasn't on camera. I'll take a bigger bite. It's very crunchy, and it's probably, what is that,
kind of has a
full sugar cream whipped in there, whatever.
I don't know, it's a very kind of a light,
very crunchy,
not very sweet. It's like perfect, very good, so
very good.
very good.
I don't know how good the audio is in here in the truck, or if you could hear that crunch, but it's pretty good. And what was the treat that Luke got?
The treat was a turkey. There was a few different treats, but I figured he would like this the best because it looks like what's it called? What we eat?
Jerky.
Jerky. It looks like jerky, and he likes anything we eat.
I like
he likes to, yeah. Turkey. It's the turkey flavored, so really.
And we are, anybody's more doing masks, social distancing, hand sanitizer, kind of getting used to sitting in our cars and talking to the camera as people walk by and come out of the coffee shop looking at us, but I think in this day and age it's not an abnormal thing. So the next treat here
is the coffee cake muffin. So I thought that looked interesting, kind of Josh's wheelhouse, more so mine. So I'll let him try it.
What about tell about the coffee?
Oh, the coffee. I've got us both Mississippi Mud. There was a lot of different choices, almost overwhelming of choices. I'm a coffee, just basic coffee girl. So I got us one called the Mississippi Mud. I'm usually more of a dark roast. I like dark roast. They called this a medium. It's called Mississippi Mud, and it's really good. It tastes really, really good.
I like it. It's just a little bit above a black coffee to me. It's a little dry. I like the flavor of it and that, so it's pretty good, which is good, I guess, because I got a larger one than you did.
Yes.
But the coffee cake muffin, yeah, really good. I mean, it's coffee cake. It's good. I think as everybody knows, the best part about the coffee cake though is the top, and I could do with a lot more sugar and topping on there, but I think it tastes pretty good. But you know, I think if there was more of that on there, that's probably all I would eat, would be the top of it. So. But yeah,
the other thing is another one that I thought Josh would be like. It was cinnamon roll, streusel like thing.
Luke's just, as you can see, Luke's just over here eyeballing us as we
eat
everything.
He's already ate his all gone.
He already had his breakfast sausage.
Oh, that is really good.
Oh, this is pretty.
This muffin is really good.
I tried it. I'm staring over here at the dash, and it's kind of my production area. The phone. I'm looking at what the shot looks like, but there's what is it? Cinnamon roll, Is it a cinnamon roll scone or is it?
I don't know.
Cinnamon roll twist. It's a different
stick.
shape of a cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but that's pretty. I mean, you got all the cinnamon there and the icing on top, and it's pretty good. And we are not trying to make one of those YouTube channels where you watch people eat, but
or listen to them eat, because that's gross. It's not my wheelhouse at all. Ugh. Good stuff.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a good cinnamon roll. It's a different shape. It's a really good cinnamon roll. Yeah, it's morning and it's breakfast, and this is what we're doing first. So I think from here we're heading to hit Walmart, and there's a Tractor Supply Company nearby, just like Rural King Tractor Supply Company. Probably go in there and check it out.
First time going out this year, so the little odds and ends that you still need. I forgot bar soap and to stock up on in the camper, things like that. So we gotta run by a few of those things and get those. I really like the muffins, so it was really good.
What's the name of the place we went to? Java Jive? Yeah, and then something we noticed this morning, or something that we just, I guess, finally touched base on, had a conversation with. There's not a toilet paper roll holder in our camper. We're like, hey, let's buy a toilet paper roll holder, put it in the bathroom, because right now it's sitting on the sink, and a lot of times it gets wet, and so little odds and ends like that. And yeah, just gonna kind of check out more of the, I guess this is kind of the historic downtown. You get back on 72 and head west maybe a mile or two, and then you get off where all the restaurants are and Walmart and all that stuff. So
we had a really good dinner last night. Where was that from?
Yeah, we had a really good dinner last night.
Had a pork chop and baked potato and a Greek salad. The Greek salad was really good, but I was a little disappointed because they just put black olives on it. It wasn't Greek olives.
I'd have to grab my phone and see. Fiddlesticks Food and Spirits. I don't know if it's a chain. Kind of looked like a chain, but for being a chain, yeah, the food was amazing. I mean, a pork chop like freaking that thick. Michelle got a pork chop. I got some Cajun chicken kind of noodles and that, and it was pretty good. Fiddlesticks yesterday. Set up camp. You know, walked around. There's a winery right by we're staying at if I didn't say it, Mark Twain Cave Campground. There's a winery right there at the entrance of it that we could walk to from our campsite. They allow dogs out on the patio. So we got a large wine flight, which was basically, and I didn't understand at first on the menu, and we'll put a link to the winery in the description and then the name, because I'm not remembering it right now. It's West something, but a small flight was $5, a large flight was $10, but it's a difference of one. You get 3 samples of wine in a small and 4 in a large. So it wasn't very clear why, but I went for the large anyway. And what it was is they're the small, I don't remember what they're called, but they're kind of like the glass jar or vessel that's on the table. Sometimes they pour the wine out of. The large one is mini one of those, but you basically for $10 get 4 glasses of wine. And we tried a port on there. We'd always wanted to try a port. They're like 18 to 20% alcohol.
That particular one, it was okay. It wasn't my favorite. I didn't finish it. Josh did. He liked it at first.
I finished it and I felt it. She did the driving to Fiddlesticks, just so you know we stayed safe. But yeah, it was something we'd seen on another documentary on Netflix about, actually what's funny, it was about counterfeit winemaking, but heard about ports on that, wanted to try it, and it had a really kind of dry, smoky flavor. So I don't know, it's just something different, but we tried that last night. But we didn't get any footage of that because, as we said, we were learning, so the GoPro died halfway here. But yeah, that's pretty much, that's Java Jive. That's our adventures up to date as we got here yesterday, and dinner. So we'll get some footage pulling back into the campground so you can see the setup and campground going in as you saw it going out this morning. And
absolutely beautiful campground. It's not huge, and it is kind of close. It's not separated big, but it's between 2 big hills and lots of beautiful trees.
Yeah, you're like down
it is
in a
beautiful
valley, kind of. Yeah, I think you could see that as we were pulling out pretty good, but you'll see it again as we come in.
I think we're enjoying it too a lot more because there's not a lot of other campers. It might not be quite as comfortable if during the peak seasons, just because you aren't spaced.
Some of them are pretty stacked up. You maybe have 10 yards, 5 to 10 yards in between your front door and the back of the next camper. So yeah, they're kind of stacked on each other there. And we're here it's non-seasonal, so there's one camper from Iowa behind us. There's a large Class A, down, I think, as you saw as we were leaving, and it was interesting because the vehicle there was for bat census. So at the Mark Twain cave here, they actually have bats. So I don't know if this person is here just for this time doing a bat census thing. So it was pretty interesting. We haven't done the tour yet. May not do the tour this time. We got Luke, and this is a campground that doesn't allow you to leave your dog in the camper, which we've never tried anyway. And we don't believe he's allowed on the tour, but I guess we could always ask, because it is technically, it's a private campground and a private cave. So just funny how some people have a private island, these people have a private cave. I don't know if that's cool or creepy, you decide. But yeah, so I think from here we're gonna head off and do our errands and let the GoPro charge and grab some video heading back into the campground. Hey guys, we're out here. Brought Luke out here to run and play. There's a dog park, doesn't require membership or everything. Just make sure your dog's up to date on his shots and everything. Dempsey Dog Park here in Hannibal. So yeah, we're just gonna get out and run and play. Give him a little bit of time to stretch his legs. Hey guys, we're out here at the Mark Twain. It's starting to rain, but I wanted to show you the really cool sign, so we're going to do this. So yeah, pretty big spinning root beer mug there. Food was pretty good. Michelle had Philly cheesesteak. I had chicken and waffles. Luke had little that. So good time, starting to rain, so we're probably gonna drive around, maybe hop in and out, find some places to go. I gotta check out the cool country store that Michelle went to yesterday, so we'll be heading that way in a minute. Hey guys, we're in the Dutch Country store here and get some red raspberry jalapeno jams. This place is pretty big. This is only one half of it. One of the cool things is down there, if you can read the sign, free coffee and free ice cream cones. We're also going to look at some pickled stuff here and grab some different pickled stuff. So, Dutch Country, old country store here in Hannibal. Definitely check it out. Hey guys, as you've seen, just did a little video in there. That was only one half of the Dutch Country general store here in Hannibal, Missouri. The other side was toys and sort of a deli counter, cheese and stuff, a cooler. So, but as you saw in there, some pretty neat stuff. One thing I will say so far about here in Hannibal is, unlike when we were in Michigan last year when it was like 99%, it seemed like, everyone was wearing masks and everything downtown. We're still doing it. We're still got hand sanitizer every time we come in, back in from a store or anything like that. But here it's kind of like a 50-50 mix. All the signs are up, all the regulations are posted, the social distancing, masks and everything, but just kind of putting it out there if anybody comes this way and you're really concerned about that. It's only about half the people here are wearing them, and none of the proprietors or anybody seem to have anything to say about it. So just keep that in mind when you're traveling. Every area is going to be different, and especially as things, the vaccine gets out and things slowly start opening, and some states think about dropping the mandate altogether and going against the federal guidance. But with that, I got some pretty neat stuff in there. So I can open it up here and kind of show you what we got. In the deli in there.
Ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese loaf.
Yeah, they have a deli. We're slicing.
Yeah, so this is fresh slice. Let's see.
Just, yeah.
It's an adventure for you folks at no extra cost.
Ta-da.
I don't know what's going on. Okay. Yep.
So I got some pastrami.
Hold
here.
on. This,
which will be a nice little lunch this week.
Okay.
And
hi everybody. Welcome back.
I told Josh to get cheese. So
I forgot
he got
the cheese. I forgot the cheese.
No, he got mac and cheese.
Well, I
He
got mac and
didn't
cheese,
forget the
yeah.
cheese. He just got mac and cheese. So that was kind of cool. Something different. I didn't see it yesterday but I went in there fast.
Got lunch meat for packing lunches.
And
yesterday Michelle got bread and pickled asparagus and so
okra.
Pickled okra. So she went in yesterday, I went in today.
Red raspberry jalapeno jam. We are big charcuterie. We love making up charcuterie boards. We love cheeses and meats and different jams and different breads and things like that. So this was kind of fun because they also had a lot of fun pickled stuff, a lot of neat breads, a lot of there was something else with charcuterie, but I can't remember. Yesterday that I seen. And then, oh, this is fun. Jalapeno eggs. So pickled jalapeno eggs, which these are really fun. I can only have maybe one. For some reason, boiled eggs are funny with my tummy.
So there was regular pickled eggs, and then there's those, and then there was pickled red beet eggs. So I don't know if the vinegars like beet that. Those were the red ones that were in there. I asked the lady if those were hot or if they're good, and she just kind of shook her head at me like that's not her thing. She wouldn't try them, but she said the pickled eggs they run out of pretty quick, and she got like her brother-in-law comes in specifically all the time for the jalapeno ones. She said it was a guy thing. So
I really like them. I just have to be careful of how many boiled eggs. Something about a boiled egg does not settle well with my stomach.
Yeah.
Now fried eggs and scrambled eggs, not a problem. I don't eat them a lot. But something about a boiled egg, and I love boiled eggs, I have to be careful with. Stomach things.
So really cool place. Like you said, I showed some other stuff on the video in there. So yeah. So now we're gonna get out. We'll
probably definitely go back again before we leave, like one more time, because it is super cool in there.
Yeah,
but
we'll
that's
probably
our
would have eaten most of this stuff by the time we leave. So
yes.
All right. So on to the next.
Hi guys, we've been out all day, so we decided, because it's just kind of got an overcast today and a little bit chilly, that we were going to go ahead, being that it's only our second day here and we're going to be here all week, that we're going to stay in, and we like to play games. So we're going to play Settlers of Catan. It's a simple game. It takes us probably, if I had to guess, about 45 minutes to an hour. Maybe not even that long, though. You build your roads and settlements and cities, and it's a really fun, simple game. We'll put a link at the bottom of how you can get it and other games as we play them. It's really fun, and you should check it out. Thanks.